Hey guys, it's Natasha. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day. If you're new, hello and welcome, and hope you guys like my videos today. Hit the subscribe button, the post notification icon, so it notifies you every time I upload a new video. Okay, so for today's video, we're doing a little question and answer moment. Last time I did this was, I think, a year ago. It's been a minute. There's a lot of you guys that are new, and I thought it'd be a fun time. Okay, so I have my questions here screenshotted, so I don't have to go back and forth, you know, both from my Instagram story and my YouTube community tab. So hopefully I picked yours, and if I didn't, I'll probably do another Q&A in the future. Okay, so the first question is by Cart_Koo, and she asks, when and how did you start YouTube? I started YouTube, I was very itty bitty small. I've been on this platform for a hot minute. I really have, and I think I was like 12 or 13 when I made my channel. I was always watching YouTube. Bethany Moda and Stila Babe 09, like those were like who I was watching, and because I watched so much of them, I was like, you know what? I want to make my own videos. Way before I made my first video and uploaded on my channel, I was already making videos in my room for like no reason. I never thought of making my own channel until I saw my friend do it. So I had a friend and she started a channel with her best friend, and I was like, but I never thought of actually putting them on the internet because I didn't know, one, how to do that, and I was like, two, I never thought of that, but when I saw my friend do it, I was like, I want to try that. So I did, and I've been here ever since. It's been a rocky road. Definitely mostly got consistent within the past 2 to 3 years, but the beginning was just like a fun experiment, a little fun time. Okay, next question. Where are you from and where do you live? Saludos de Honduras, te quiero. I almost did a heart with one hand. Love you too. I am from Venezuela, if you guys didn't know that. A lot of people get surprised when they see it because they're like, wait, you're kind of dark. Why are you, how? I'm like, oh, here's the thing. I'm Afro-Latinas, that's a thing. That's a thing. A lot of people don't believe me, and then they ask me to prove it, and I'm like, do I want to do that again? So I was born in Venezuela, lived there until I was about 5 years old, and then we moved to North America, hopped around a little bit, and then currently in the States because this is where I go to school. So that's where I am. Mallory Nicole asks, is going to school at BYU Hawaii fun? Yes. Okay, the ambiance of going to school in Hawaii, a fun time. I definitely did not take advantage when I was living there that I was actually living in Hawaii. I think it's like when you have something, you don't realize how valuable it is until it's gone. So definitely when we got sent home because of Corona, I was like, damn, I really had it good. Like, I was living in a beautiful state. All my friends were there. We were having a fun time. I could have people over. I lived in a house that was in front of the ocean, so you would go out on the balcony and literally it was like rocks and then the ocean. So I definitely didn't take advantage of living there because it's such an awesome place. There's definitely a lot of places that I wish I visited, but because school is like so hectic because I'm a science major, I definitely spend most of my time on campus. So yes, going to school is fun. Sometimes, again, it's a little interesting. Some things I don't completely agree with, or some things I'm like, are we really doing that? But most of the part, if I give you a holistic answer, counting in the ups and the downs, it's definitely worth it, and it's definitely a fun time, especially if your friends are awesome, because I have some awesome friends, and you just like having a good time, then yes. My complete answer is yes. Okay, the next question is by Philip. Who inspired you to do YouTube, and how many languages do you speak? So I guess Bethany Moda and Meredith Foster were like the queens of YouTube at my time, so they definitely inspired me to do it, along with like that one friend that I told you about that I saw her do it and I was like, I need to do it. And then the second part of that question is, how many languages do you speak? I speak 3 languages. Pero no comenzamos con el español porque esa es mi lengua materna. Nací en Valencia, Venezuela, y después me mudé à Canada, et au Canada j'ai vécu au Québec pour 3 ans, et là j'ai appris le français et j'ai continué à l'école en français jusqu'à la 8e année, and then I learned English. So I guess I'm trilingual. You call me that. I mean, I'm a product of an immigrant child. Like, I'm an immigrant child. It's kind of what happens when you move around. You kind of have to learn the language of where you live, and English was the last one, and that's why I think it's so hard. Side note. Next question, Ramel23. Hi Ramel, how are you? What do you like more, natural hair or braids? Braids. Here's the thing, I only started getting braids when I went to college. I grew up in a Hispanic household. This wasn't like a thing, but you know, I have my African descent, hence Afro-Latina, so definitely my hair is very textured, very curly, and I never really played around with braids. So the second that my friend did twists for the first time and then braids, I was like, oh, look at her, she's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. I did this myself. It was definitely difficult. My arms hurt and it took a very long time, but I like the look of me in braids better. I think I look more sophisticated. When I have my natural hair out, I feel like I look 12. And here I look kind of 15, you know what I mean? So I like this look. The only thing I don't like about braids is maintenance. I'm not very good at maintaining it because I also don't have much experience with it, but the look, it's a look. Okay, next question is from Alexis Beloy. What made you decide on a biomedical science and what do you plan to do after undergrad? Great question, sis. Now we're talking about school. Here's the thing, school this week has been, a little difficult. I feel it's because I've been working so 100% for like the past 3 weeks. This is my 4th week at school for this semester, that this week literally it really hit me. So I'm studying biomedical science, and this semester I'm taking some kind of tough classes, so it takes a lot of time to do. And at this point, I'm kind of undecided for what I'm going to do after school. My original plan, and what I've told you guys before, was that I wanted to be an orthodontist. So after I finished here my undergrad, I was going to go to dental school to then do 4 years of dental school and then like specialize in orthodontics. That's what I always thought it would be. I literally said that since I was like 8 years old, and you know, because I said it so much, like that's the path that I drew out for myself. But the more I've been in college, there was definitely a hot minute, like maybe 2 or 3 months, that I was like, I don't even want to study after undergrad. And I think it's because those moments really happen when school was getting really difficult. The higher up you get in your classes, the closer you get to your graduation date, the harder the classes are because you're taking more major-based classes. And when you take a lot of those major-based classes at the same time, and because you have to, your brain goes a little, and it's a hard time. Like right now, I'm taking physiology, molecular biology, and physics. I'm also taking other classes, but those are like my 3 main core hard science major-based classes, and it's a lot of work. And in these times is when I question myself, like, do I really want to do this for another 4+ years post-bachelor's to keep learning to get like a higher education? And those are the questions that I'm asking myself. So if you ask me, what are you gonna do after grad? I have a couple ideas in mind now, like, so based on like the past 2 weeks of work. Finally I got some ideas, because for a hot minute I was like, I'm not gonna do anything. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's too much work. It's too expensive. It is expensive. It is a lot of work. I didn't lie about that. But over the past 2 weeks, I've been doing some research and I've found some professions that I would like to do. They're still in the health field. Maybe they're not specifically dental, but maybe they still are. That option is still open. It was a long, not conclusive answer. Basically, I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know. We're figuring it out. We're doing the proper preparation in order to go down said I don't know path. But for now, I'm just going to simmer the idea a little bit, make it a little bit more solid, cook it up real good. And hopefully when I have that idea, I can definitely start sharing information with you guys, because I definitely want to vlog the process of applying to like a post-bachelor program, because I think it'd be cool. And because I'm doing school for like another 4 years after that, 4+ years, I want to document it and bring you guys along, because I think that would be a fun time. You and me go to the next part of our life, or the next phase. But for now, it's a big I don't know with some idea, but not yet. Okay, next question is by Tiani Commodore. Are you focusing more on your studies and finding love, or hanging out with friends? Answer both ways, being on quarantine and even if you weren't on quarantine. Oh, loaded question. Okay, am I focusing more on my studies? Yes. So yes, I'm focusing more on my studies. That's basically what my life revolves around and has revolved around for like the past 8 years. I've probably been in school nonstop since the 7th grade, because I'm always doing some summer courses to like learn more or fast track. I don't know why I keep saying I don't want to be at school, and then I'm at school again year round. I probably have like a shortened summer and I'm just like learning all the time. So I feel like I am focusing more on my studies, one, because like that's literally what's gonna push me forward. Like I have this lifestyle in my head that I want to live, this bougie, traveling, successful, healthy, happy lifestyle, right, that I have pictured right here. But in order to do some of those things, I need coin, and I'm the moment, I don't have that coin to be able to start that lifestyle. So if I don't keep studying and get like a higher earning paying job / degree that can help me get that money and coin, then I can't live the lifestyle that I want to live, that flamboyant, extravagant lifestyle. So currently I'm focusing more on school. Also, boys, a disappointment. Not like boys are just sometimes. I've never had the best of luck with the male species. It's always a little game. Here's the thing, in my stories, the common occurrence that happens when there is a guy involved is that I'm never the girl. There's always like the other girl. Like I'd be talking to someone and they're like, oh, ha ha ha, but like I like the other girl, and I'm like, damn it. It's happened multiple times. Like it's a pattern now. It's always someone else, and I'm like, ha ha ha. And I just want the earth to swallow me. So definitely not focus on that. That just kind of like happens on the side from here and there, and it's always like the same ending. Like it's always that girl, not you. And I'm like, oh, funny. And friends, currently I only talk to my friends online because all my college friends are in different parts of the world, because Hawaii is an international school and we're kind of spread out a little bit, especially because of Corona. So definitely my number one priority is school, even though I would love to have love in my life like that way, and I also like love my friends, but school is definitely number one. Okay, my last question for today, because we have been talking for a freaking hot minute. It comes from Giselle Rosario. How do you deal with stress? Here's the thing, not very well. I wish I had a magic potion and magic recipe to give you a little 1, 2, 3 step to be like, step 1 you do this, step 2, and then you're not stressed. But the reality, the fact of the matter is that that's not really what happens. What happens is that I go 100 for as long as I can. And the second that my battery runs low on fuel, I pass out. And by passing out, I mean like I literally just lay in bed. And I sit there. And I wait for my ride to go over Stress Mountain, or just go over Overwhelm Mountain, so I can like keep going. And I just kind of lay there until I can have enough energy to start it all again, and then I go 100 all again. Is it the healthiest way of doing it? I don't know. Am I being 100% transparent? Yes. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't have any stress, I always deal with my stress before it even happens, like it doesn't even happen. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna pretend here and be like, my life is great and wonderful and I never get stressed, so like haha, figure it out. You know what I mean? I don't know how to do with it. So if you do, if you know like a more healthy way to do it, so I don't like go 100 and then just like lay there until I'm charged and then I get back up, let me know, because that little charging period sometimes can take a hot minute and I have other things to do. So like I'm trying to figure out like to reduce that charging period, maybe like a fast charging period instead of like regular phone charging, you know what I mean? So that is what happens. So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a little chill time, a little chit chat time, a little break, and just like inhale, exhale. I know school has been tough. Like I know it has been tough from you guys. I did a poll on my Instagram the other day and a lot of you guys have been stressing out. I've been also stressing out. So this was a little breather, a little you and me, little chat, little breather, so we can be back on track. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on any video you guys want to see next. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. That's always a great idea. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. We have a fun time over there. So I would definitely recommend you following Natasha.Matherin on Instagram, so we can have a little cute fun chat, a little picture moment. And also from now on, I will only be posting 1 video a week. I have been doing 2 videos a week since the summer started, and I was trying to push it as long as I could into my school season to see how long I could go. But definitely school is getting very, very difficult and there's a lot of things to juggle. So I'd rather post like 1 really good video a week than 2 kind of like not good videos. So every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, I think it's PST, California time, 12 o'clock, there will be a new video up on my channel, so look forward to that. And if you want, you should definitely turn on your post notifications. So I love you guys and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.